Good day. Welcome back to Fireside with the Chaplain. This time we are in my basement and my fireplace, and I got a word for you. The word of the day today is plans. And if I can tell you anything, and I hope that you can identify with the idea of having plans and none of them going according to plan, I think that that is the humor in humanity making plans. As I read this text to you from Jeremiah 29, I think it lends us some insight to how we can look at our plans differently. It reads this way. It says that the Message translation, Jeremiah 29, 10 through 11, this is God's word on the subject. As soon as Babylon's 70 years are up, not a day before, I'll show up and take care of you as I promised and bring you back home. I know what I'm doing. I have it all planned out. Plans to take care of you, not to abandon you. Plans to give you a future you're hoped for. Man, that's exciting. But 70 years? Come on, God. Plans are purposeful. They're by design, they're intentions that lead toward a specific goal. When we think of this spiritually, it really means that the divine blueprint that God has for us is already written. It's crafted with care and with wisdom, and it has perfect timing, and we may not all the time agree with that. Life doesn't always move at the pace in which we want it to, nor do the plans that we have laid out go in the order that we want them to go. There are delays, there are detours and disappointments along the way. And these can oftentimes leave us wondering if God is even still around. Has God forgotten about us? 70 years can be a long time to be forgotten about. As we look at this 29th chapter, God is reminding Jeremiah that he's going to be in a season of waiting. I can remember years ago, Katie and I, my wife, we did something about the waiting room, and it doesn't change. The waiting room still is a hard place to be. Our own Babylon, our own waiting period, we wonder, is God still working? Let me encourage you, God doesn't improvise. He never does. Every step, every pause, every change of direction fits within God's power, fits in with God's design. God's plans are not random. They are intentional, they are loving, and they are secure. So even when we don't see the whole picture, God is faithful in putting the pieces of God's plan together. Our role is not to figure out every detail, only but to trust the one who already has the blueprint. When we surrender our plans to God's hands, peace begins to replace the pressure, and trust takes the place of fear. Here's something to think about. God's plans may unfold slowly, but they are always steady, sure, and good. That has been my experience. Let me encourage you and give you 3 things to think about. First, number 1, where in your life do you need to release control and trust God's timing? That's a hard one. Number 2, how can you remind yourself that God's plans are rooted in care and not in chaos? The safest place of a storm is its center, and the center is peace. God is that peace in the midst of a storm. Number 3, what might God be teaching you during this current season of waiting? I've got story upon story I could share with you regarding that. Not tonight, for a different time. Here's the takeaway. When life feels uncertain, Trust the planner. God's plans are never late, they're never lost, and they always lead toward hope. The word of the day is plans. God bless you, God keep you, and until next time, be well.